Alright, I'm at Chip's farm, Foxleigh Farm, and I thought I'd show you all where our bees hang out. That's Chip's house. After a while, right there is where they'll eventually have a pig pen. This is the big field. Way down the far end, before the trees, there's some corn. And then up top here, he's got some other plants. And we'll walk over there and take a look at them. Beautiful morning. So we're in the upper field. I can't tell you what all these plants are. I'm not good enough to be able to recognize them just when they're in the leafy stage. But Carvel told me they have multiple kinds of squashes over here. They've got beets. The corn there is a multicolored grain corn. We got tomato plants over yonder there. And he says some more cucumbers. Cucumbers just grow like wildfire here. So you can see how far this field goes. Now we'll head over to the other fields, and I'll show you what they have. Right, so now I've gotten to the far end of the big field. It's got some more corn down here, and we drive down here because we have to get to the other side, and we have to cross this little creek every morning. And depending on whether it rained or didn't rain or it's been dry, this creek gets deeper and shallower every day. You never really know what you're going to face here. And now we're going to head across the creek, up that little trail there, and to the back. All right, now we've made it to the backfield. See this gravely? When I was a kid, we used to cut our grass with that. I can't believe that thing is still running. But plant-wise, I don't know. Somebody's going to have to tell me what's over there. We do have some onions and beets in this field. And down in the corner, you have some corn. I do know what was in these rows here. See all this dirt? They were potatoes. We've been picking them. They're just about cleaned out, but I can appreciate what my Irish ancestors used to go through picking potatoes. Tough job. So here's this first cornfield. It's got multiple cornfields, but this is the one they're picking now. And they just started picking it this week. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head up to the top part of this field and see what they have up there. You can tell that there's plenty of a variety of plants for our bees to get honey off of. So I've driven through the cornfield, and now I'm at the top of the hill. Now obviously I said the bees to get honey off of the plants, but you know, plants don't grow honey, so it's the nectar and pollen that they get off the field. So here's where they have tomatoes, squash, cucumbers, onions, you name it. There's plenty of stuff up here. After they pick the crops, they throw in some alfalfa, and that grows, and our bees can get pollen and nectar from the alfalfa. But these rows go a long way. You can see all the way down there. And this is what we pick. The tomatoes are still green, but in about a week or two, they should be getting red. We have been picking some of the green tomatoes because, you know, people like fried green tomatoes. I'm not big on them, but people like them. These guys will be soon turning red, and I guess I'll be bending over picking them out. All right, now I'm going to head over to a field that Chip is renting from one of his neighbors, where we can find some watermelon, cantaloupe, maybe a little some more cucumbers, and probably some
Right.
beets.
I've taken the four-wheeler down a country road to this
Nearby farm where Chip's renting out this field. He's got cantaloupes, watermelons,
pumpkins, and a variety of other things here. You can see the cantaloupes are getting close. Carvel told me that they need some warm nights. Then you got a variety of watermelons here. And I've been told in about 2 weeks we'll be picking watermelons. So the summer goes on. Everything depends on the weather, temperature, how dry it is, how wet it is. I could never be a farmer. I would go absolutely crazy. But, oh yeah, we do have more cucumbers here. And I have a beehive over there.
and they're happy with all these plants.
There is one more field that Chip owns, but
I need the big tractor to get to, and that big tractor is above my
pay grade, so I can't get there. So now you see the farm. Now you see what my bees get to live off of. And all I can say is farming is very, very hard work.